Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is gonna be all about my skin and my skin journey, my acne story and all of that. The first half of this year was actually really hard for me because I went through the worst skin ever, and it's weird because I'm not someone who has struggled with a lot of acne. I've not had like severe acne or anything when I was younger or in my teenage years, but in my early 20s it was really confusing and hard to accept, but it happened, and apparently it's more common than you think. And I went through it, and you can see my face is like completely 100% clear right now, and it's actually smoother than it has been in a long time. I want to say like probably years. So I've come out of it better than ever. So I feel like I'm ready to share my story on YouTube, because when I went through it, I would watch videos every single day, and it was kind of like the only thing that helped me stay positive and gave me hope throughout those couple of months. So now that I'm on the other side, I just want to be a part of that, like be a part of someone else's journey, be a part of making someone else maybe feel hopeful. And if it just helps anyone out there, then that's all I want. Let's start with the timeline of events. So last year, after 2020, after COVID hit, my skin would sometimes get these almost like rashes and little bumps like all over my forehead and like on my T-zone especially, and on my jawline. And I didn't think much of it because I thought I always had sensitive skin. I do have sensitive skin, but I always thought that was like normal for people with sensitive skin. I thought maybe like I must have washed my face a little too harsh today, or maybe I went out in the sun for a little bit longer than I should have, so maybe it was like an allergic reaction or something. And I thought it was harmless, I thought it was normal to have like that kind of texture for sensitive skin. But let me tell you, that was not normal. Like, I'm gonna attach pictures, and this is from back in January of this year. This is when the bumps were at its worst, and you can see in the picture that my face is full of these little rash kind of red little itchy looking bump. And I was finally starting to accept that this is not normal. Like, my skin shouldn't look like this. It's not normal. There has to be a way to achieve clear skin. So I finally decided to visit a dermatologist towards the end of February, and immediately my dermatologist was like, oh my gosh, what the hell happened to your face? Your face is not supposed to look like this at all. And right from the beginning, she prescribed Accutane to me. She said, you're gonna want to take this for 4 to 6 months, and you'll see what normal clear skin is supposed to look like. So that's where my Accutane journey began. But after about 2 to 3 weeks of taking Accutane, my skin started purging, and it was no joke. It was dead serious purging like, I don't even know. It was literally, my face was swollen. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna attach pictures. Those little bumps that I had, each and every single one of them started blowing up. It's like every single one of those little bumps was turning into these really large, cystic, painful acne. And before I knew it, my whole face was red and swollen and looking so freaking crazy. I wouldn't even leave my house. I'm like, is this normal? Is this supposed to happen? I would watch so many videos, and okay, spoiler alert, it's normal. It's normal. I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, you can see in these pictures how bad it was. I was just blindly following the doctor's advice because there was literally nothing else that I could do. I was taking my meds, and I was just staying in. I wasn't letting anyone see my face. I was just locked in my room watching Netflix all day. So after about 3 to 4 weeks of Accutane, you can see in these pictures that these little bumps are taking shape and turning into full-blown acne. And what was happening is that the medications was actually pushing all of that out to, clear your skin. And the doctors always say that it gets worse, like a lot worse, before it gets better. So you just need to hang in there. And this was the phase when my skin was purging really badly. So this was about 4 weeks in, when my face was completely swollen and had these blood clots. I was red and wounded and, just looking gross at that point. And then I went to do my 1-month checkup with my dermatologist, and she was like, okay, this is worse than we thought, and Accutane is known to work slow, so you'll really start to notice some kind of improvement after like two months at least. And because it was working really slow and my face was getting really painful, and bearable almost, we actually stopped Accutane and we switched to Doxycycline, another pill for acne, but this one actually works faster apparently. But the thing with Doxy is that once you stop the medication, there's like a huge chance of the acne coming back, so it is not a permanent solution, but it does work a lot faster than Accutane. So my doctor was like, let's put you on Doxy, let the severe acne, you know, clear up faster, and then we can like switch back to Accutane to permanently make all the acne go. So after I started Doxy, my skin was actually purging a lot more, because like I said, it works faster. So it's kind of pushing out all of that acne from inside the skin even faster. It sped up the process even more. So now my skin was looking even worse, you know. This picture is like 2 weeks on Doxy, and you can see like all of that is coming out of the skin and it looks really gross. It would even stain my pillows when I went to sleep. Some days my face felt more painful and some days like I did feel some difference, but the first 4 weeks were like really confusing. But let me tell you, 4 to 5 weeks in of Doxy and my skin was starting to feel like a lot smoother. When I touched my face, I could feel a huge difference. So from personal experience, I'd say if you're on Doxy, wait for at least 4 to 5 weeks. By the 4th or 5th week, you should be able to tell some difference. Let me show you a picture. This was like 4 weeks after Doxy, and you can already see a lot of it has like dried up and subsided, and it doesn't look swollen anymore. And from then I was finally starting to feel like, you know, this nightmare might actually end. I was starting to feel hopeful. I was starting to feel, you know, excited for all of this to finally end. I was also using topical creams that my dermatologist had prescribed, and this is Clindamycin Phosphate and Nicotinamide. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this thing. I'm just gonna like mention it on the screen. And by the time I was like 6 or 7 weeks in, I went for my checkup again with my dermatologist, and this was when my face was like 80% smooth and it was just full of scars and red marks all over my face. So the doctor said, we're gonna stop Doxy and go back on Accutane because Doxy is temporary. So it was better to complete my skin journey with Accutane because apparently that gets rid of it for good. So yeah, I've been continuing Accutane ever since, and by the month of June, my skin was 100% clear. Literally so freaking smooth. I mean, of course, I still had like terrible scars, which I still have until now. I'm wearing a little bit of makeup so you cannot see, but I will take my makeup off to show you what my skin looks like as of today. So for me, I guess it was like 3 months of excruciating pain and really swollen cystic acne. And well, from the 4th month onwards, it was pretty smooth sailing. But I'm sure you can tell like how smooth my skin is. There are literally no bumps, not even like texture. My skin is texture free, bumps free, acne free. It's literally so clear and smooth. And side effects for me personally were, I didn't feel like any kind of severe depression. I didn't feel any severe nausea or anything actually. I mean, maybe like in the first 2-3 weeks I did feel like a little bit tired, but that's again nothing severe. You know, just make sure you drink a lot more water than usual. Keep your skin and hair hydrated, and especially your lips. For me, my lips were really crusty. So I guess that was basically it as far as my journey with Accutane and Doxy is concerned. Before I end this video, I'm gonna like talk about what skincare items I've been using it when my face was in that condition, and also like what I've been using once my skin cleared, and what I'm using for my scars now, and how I've been maintaining my skin. In those first 3 months when my skin was at its worst, I wasn't wearing any makeup. I was using the Cetaphil cleanser like twice a day, at night and in the morning, and then I was moisturizing my skin with the Cetaphil moisturizer, and this is just really gentle and just helped me keep my face clean and moisturized. And that was basically it for my skincare. And by the 3rd month, when all the painful acne had kind of subsided, I started using a glycolic acid cream. So this is the only cream I've been using since then, and I still use to this day at night before going to bed. I use this as my moisturizer, and I feel like the glycolic acid has really helped keep my skin clear and really helped with the scars. And in the morning, I just continue to use my Cetaphil cleanser. But this one product that I really want to mention is the Ordinary's AHA BHA peel, which has really worked wonders on my skin and has helped so much with my scars. And for my daily skincare routine, I actually use another product by The Ordinary. This one is niacinamide 10%. It's their serum. I use like a few drops of this serum all over my face after I shower, and then I go in with my Cetaphil moisturizer and just seal everything in. And yeah, that's basically my current skincare routine, and it has been working so well for me. It has helped maintain my face, and of course I'm still on Accutane, so my lips do dry up a lot. So I've been using the Glossier lip balm, or it's called balm.com, and the Laneige lip sleeping mask, and this is so good. And yeah, I guess that's my skin journey, my skin story, my struggles with acne, and well, how I came out of it. And if you actually want me to make like a separate video for my skincare routine, because I actually, for the first time in my life, I actually have a proper skincare routine, I'll make a separate video for that. Just let me know. And if you have any more questions regarding anything that I mentioned in this video, and if you're going through it, you can always hit me up. Always let me know in the comments, or let me know on Instagram. And I also wanted to show you what my skin looks like without makeup on camera. So I'm gonna take off my makeup on camera and show you what the scars look like now. And now you can see like every single scar that I have on my face, and you can literally see how much it has faded from how bad it was in the pictures. Even with like very less makeup, I can get away with completely clear looking skin. And well, I'm still following my skincare routine, which is really helping speed up the process of clearing the scars that I have. And I guess that's all for this video. If you found it informative at all, well, don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!